All right, we're live again. Game number 2, picking up where we last left off. So, do one of you guys want to tell us what happened last week? Anybody up for that? Like a little quick recap of your point of view?
I can do it if nobody else wants to.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so there we were. We were getting ready for a gig that my boy Vagrant was supposed to play at a club. We got to the club and everything was cool. We had some big shots roll in, some heavy hitters for a baseball team, the Sluggers, and one of the I'm sorry, Jose. I forgot the last name. I'm sorry, Game Master.
Jose Rose.
Jose Rose was going to sign with the Sluggers, but this was Jose Rose Jr. He brought his father and manager. They were all who usually used to hang out at this bar, and they brought their own security, and they were sitting back, getting ready to enjoy the show, when a bunch of Maelstrom people came in. As they came in, they started like roughing up the patrons. Then all of a sudden, a strange woman in red decided to throw one across the room, and that's when all hell broke loose. So everybody, like the crew and Vagrant, played their heart out, and the crew chased the Maelstrom boys out of there. We saved Rose Jr., but then come to find out, there was the woman that everybody was paying attention to stole him and jumped out the back through the bathroom. And now Rose Jr. is now sad that his dad has just been kidnapped, and now we are hired to find him and bring him back.
Awesome, that sounds pretty thorough. Anything anybody else wants to add to that?
Nope, I think that wrapped it up pretty good.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, so the bar has cleared out broken tables, glass, and spilt ashtrays are everywhere. Fat Mars still behind the bar, looking pretty frantic. Rose Jr.'s there, and Books is like off in the corner, looking at him now. He was on fire for a few seconds. He's like pulling skin off his goggles, and
Yeah, definitely more time than is comfortable to be on fire.
he is not looking hot. Like he's seriously wounded.
He looked like Terminator, like the last time we saw him.
That's a good description of him.
I'm gonna fold up my cyber deck and sling it across my shoulder as I'll walk up to Slinger. Hey man, so what do you think we should do now?
I said we talk to Mar and see if he knows who that woman was.
Oh, okay. That's what I was gonna ask. If this is something that we should even look into. I know it's not really our fault that it happened, but
It isn't our fault. We got paid for this. Definitely got paid for this job. We did our part, and Vagrant played a hell of a show. However, there's an opportunity to make more money by trying to find Junior's dad. And I say we should start talking to Mar to see if he knows anything about the woman. Also, if we don't get nothing from him, we could track down that license plate from the Maelstrom van.
all right. Oh yeah, and speaking of making some money, I thought you might be able to use this. I'm gonna pull up the file that I copied earlier of the mayoral candidate, and I'm gonna send it to Slinger. Go ahead and reach out to your guys there and see if you can find anybody that might find this worth a couple eddies.
Okay, cool.
Can you describe again what was on that tape exactly?
It
Uh,
appears to. Go ahead. I'll let that person describe it.
So what it was is, at least what I could see, was a high-profile mayoral candidate doing some illicit things, including drugs and lady escorts in the bathroom.
Right, right. Yep. So just compromising footage.
Mm-hmm. I'll probably reach out to a media friend of mine.
Awesome. Just hope that we might be able to get a couple extra, couple extra bucks to tack on top of this job.
All right. Hey Luke, did you want to talk to Mar, or did you want to ask Junior like who else was kind of like looking to sign him?
Yeah, sure. Yes, I'll do that. Okay. Where do we last leave Junior? Is he still in the other room or?
Yeah, he's still in the
with you. He
bathroom.
was in the bath. His
Okay.
token was in the bathroom with Slinger, but I'll move you all over by the bar.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the beefy guy.
So you guys gave him a pair of one of the Maelstrom Gangers pants, and Rose Jr. is a massive dude. He's probably 6'3", 6'4", 250. Like, he looks like he's wearing like spandex pants. They are on about as tight as they could be. They're unbuttoned, and he does not look comfortable.
Okay. I'm gonna say to him, I'm just gonna start like questioning him, regarding what just happened. So I'm gonna be like, you know who those guys were?
No way. I never met any of those guys before.
You know why they might be after you?
Well, I mean, we had security. My father told me Night City was pretty rough, but, this is my first time here.
Come on, man, give me something to go on. Do you know do you got any enemies?
Says, not really. I can't think of anybody who would hire a gang to kidnap my father.
Yeah, not just you, but your dad.
I mean, he's
Come on, an old man like him.
negotiating my contract. I mean, I pretty much do whatever he says, so maybe somebody wanted to get to him for money. I don't know. He controls pretty much. He's my manager. He controls my accounts and investments and stuff. He helped me sign my shoe deal, and he shows you he's got these like probably close to $1,000 like Air Yeezys that say Rose on them with little roses on the side.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna ask, like, well, does he have any rivals? Anyone who stands, anything like that? Has he been acting any different lately?
My dad, I mean, he was real excited to come to Night City. I don't really get it. I've always heard this place was a shithole, and I can't say that I saw anything that made me think any different. But my father always talks about the good old days here in Night City.
Shithole, eh? Well, you might be right about that. But it's not gonna help us get to the bottom of where your dad is. Are you worried about him? Are you concerned?
I mean, of course, he's my dad, and he does pretty much everything for me.
All right.
Well, then you sit and think about where he might have gone, who might have taken him, all right? Come to me if anything jogs your memory.
All right.
All right. So Slinger goes, Wizard, how are you with agents?
Not bad. I haven't really cracked any of the newer ones open, but I know my way around them a little bit.
You think you can put a trace on Junior's cell phone just in case they try to call in with a ransom? Or
Yeah.
agent with a ransom?
Pretty sure I could deal with that.
All right, I'm going to go talk to Mar real quick.
He's behind the bar. You see he's still trembling. He's pouring a drink and getting about as much of it in the cup as he is on the counter.
All right.
What's going on?
So Slinger grabs the bottle from Mar, and then pours the rest of his drink for Mar, and then reaches over, grabs a cup for himself, and pours a little in his own cup. Takes a swig, and then he goes, "Mar, have you seen that lady ever before?"
Never seen her, but the other one. The one that set your friend on fire. He's been here before.
That was like the like, I forget his name, but he was like a big motherfucker, right? Like
Yeah, that's Napalm.
Napalm. There we go.
Can't forget him. His face is all fucked up. Burns. I hear he's a real firebug.
Oh, okay. How often does he come around here?
Well, we haven't had him in a while. He had a run-in a couple months back. We banned him. We barred him. And not that it matters. He hasn't really showed up since, but...
Do you know where a guy like Napalm, famous dude like him, you must know around where he lives or works.
Those guys are bums. I mean, I hear that they stay over. They like to lay their heads over at the cargo projects. What he's referring to is like a big encampment of basically like storage containers that have been converted into housing. Lots of people here in Night City, especially in a poor neighborhood, like a combat zone, live in that kind of housing.
But is that type of housing like all around the city, or is it specifically?
Only the really bad neighborhoods, like in the combat zones.
So Slinger asks him, you know which cargo projects he's in?
Vincent Street.
Vincent Street Cargo, okay.
And do we know if he lives there for sure, or he said he may live around there?
I know that's where I hear those Maelstrom guys like to hang out.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know that they really live anywhere.
All right. At least it's a start. We could ask around if they've seen Pyro guy. He must be hurt after all the bullets and stuff that he took about a few minutes ago. Probably looking worse than Books right now.
Yeah, his hand looked pretty fucked up. His finger was barely still on there.
Oh yeah, and he bounced, right? He ran away.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yep. Yeah, so I mean, Big Mar or Fat Mar, do you know anything, like, is Napalm their leader, or, is he the biggest, baddest of the Maelstrom group, or? There's someone else we gotta watch out for stomping around out there.
He's like a captain or something. I hear most of those Maelstrom guys look up to, they call him Madness. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting him, but I hear he's already went cyber psycho and just got out of prison not too long ago. He was
So does that mean
doing time upstate in the Confederacy.
So does that mean he's likely a rehabilitated cyber psycho? Or still a cyber psycho and they let him out of jail?
They can put him on all the meds they want, but if you ask me, it don't help.
Heard.
All right. Slinger's gonna walk over to the dead bodyguard for Valerie, and then try to get her agent.
Okay.
Do I have to do like a perception or like a
No,
conceal?
I don't think you need a roll to find her phone. She has it, and it's like in her pocket. The screen's a little cracked from like falling on top of it, but
Okay.
it's otherwise operating.
You go. All right. I'm gonna grab the phone. I'm gonna give it to Wizard. I'm gonna see if he could do a trace on Senior's phone to see its location. Like if she has his phone number, because she has to know where he's at all the time and stuff.
All right, I'm gonna hop up and sit on the bar and reach out to grab the phone and see what I can come up with.
Sweet.
Sure. She has like a pretty simple, like one of those patterned passwords, kind of. Make like a... I'm not sure what it's called. Is there like a quick hack tech skill?
Either that, or I could do electronic security tech.
That would actually be perfect. That would work.
Oh,
Nice
22.
die. Rolls are a little funky.
Why didn't that totally come into the screen?
It's happening on my screen too, I don't know why.
Right, one of the twos is cut off.
Mm.
Alright, well, that's more than enough. You kind of jack into the, like, charging port and fiddle around, and you get in her, screen of her and her cat smiling together there on the home page. You quickly flip over to her contacts, and yeah, Rose Senior's there. You see like his smiling face, and it has his phone number. And
All right.
with that roll, I would say she does have an app on her phone, like a kind of like Find My iPhone app that is connected to his phone.
All right, I'm gonna look up at Slinger, and it goes through my mind, I better make this look a lot harder than it actually is, as I'll start doing some fake technology stuff as I just say, oh, well, yeah, and then I'll hit the button as I say, found it.
Sweet. Good job.
Well, it was pretty difficult, but, that's why you hired me.
It's true. I mean, your magic, you do perform a whole bunch of techno magic.
I'll just
So-
hand the phone back over to Slinger.
I want to mention to my people that, hey, nice roll. I don't know. What that
Shit,
was.
I always roll great.
That's weird. That
I
line
was
does
just
okay.
wanting to see if it cut off like the other one did.
That booster getting as a CPA.
You know, something. It might be something to do with how long the name of
That was what came to mind. Yeah.
but I'm not sure. Um, yeah, I want to mention that Rose Jr. said that like all of the finances and shit were run by his father. So if that's the case, that's probably a good place to start looking. I mean, he didn't give us any other information besides that. Obviously, finding the dad just through the cell phone would be the best option if that works out. But if not, we might be able to find out who, like, you know, if there's some, we look into the actual, like, business side of things.
Luke, can you ask him like who else was trying to sign him as well?
Yeah, I can ask that. I definitely, yeah, I would have asked that, like, just in my general, like, talking to him. But
He says, "Well,
yeah,
I mean, as far as I know, everybody. I'm
everybody,
kind of a
yeah,
big deal."
you're a hotshot then.
All right. Now that we got the find the phone app going, does it tell us like where on the map that if it's moving or if like where it actually is?
It is not moving, and it's probably less than 2 miles away.
Is it in the direction of the Vincent cargo projects?
It is near there, but not exactly there.
All right. Is it like far away? Like we're gonna need a cab to get there? Like where the phone is?
It would probably be easier. It's a couple miles from you. I mean, you could walk it, but that might take an hour or more.
I say let's walk. We can stop and get some uh grenades on the way.
It sounds like a plan.
I don't know how easy is it to just go out and buy grenades?
For the average person, probably not that easy. But for, well,
Because it
not
says they're
super.
only 100
Right.
per.
It wouldn't be impossible. But there's something you could find at like a used weapons store or something like that.
For
All right.
sure. Let's go get some used grenades.
Can I
They
just
put
ask?
the pieces all back together.
Can I ask just one thing before we leave? How far is the Vincent cargo from where we're at? Like, was that still in walking distance as well?
That would be closer to like 4 miles. So that would be a considerably like 2 to 3 hour walk.
And we're just down the street from our house, so we could go back and grab our assault rifle and stuff.
Right.
Those numbers might not sound that bad, but like 3 hours of walking around in the combat zone is like asking to be shot.
So I tell the
Is it
fellows
right
like,
in the combat zone? Yeah, I guess
South
so.
Night City is part of the combat zone. It's one of the worst areas of the city.
Okay.
I all right, guys. I say we go back to the apartment, suit up, let Books rest. He's stabilized, right?
Yeah, I don't think he took any critical injuries.
He was
All right.
seriously wounded, so he does need first aid or something to be stabilized.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let's stabilize him and then bring him back to the apartment, and then we can get the rest of our gear. Who
Okay.
has?
Sounds like a plan.
Who has a good first aid?
I actually have 6 in first aid. And it's a technique skill though, which is only 4, so my base is 10.
Your base is
So,
10.
not amazing, but it's not terrible.
It's more than what I got.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised, but yeah, that's
I think the
still.
DC for stabilizing him is like 13. DV. I keep wanting to say DC. DV
Right.
is 13, so it's not incredibly hard to stabilize him.
All right, Luke. If you
Okay, yep, no, you're right. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I definitely would have, tried that probably before if had I remembered, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna. Should I just go ahead and roll that right now?
Sure.
Okay. Come on, that's it.
All right. So you're able to get some fresh linens from Mar along with some alcohol to clean the wounds, and Books isn't happy about it. He squirms and struggles a bit. It stings, but he is stabilized.
Yeah, I'm just like very straight faced through the whole thing, I just like he's squirming, but I just stay laser focused on just wrapping up his arm, cleaning out the wounds, the burn marks and stuff, and like getting it to a more stable place. Don't say a word, really.
Okay, as we're walking out the club to go back to the apartment, I look at Mar and be like, "Hey, don't remember to call me when you need another show."
He just takes another sip from his drink and says, "Yeah, yeah,
Looking at all the bullet holes in his club.
yeah."
That was mostly them. We hit our targets.
I don't think books let us
Actually,
be
as
loose.
high as I was rolling, they didn't miss that many times either, though.
That is true.
Yeah, bullets go through things and mess up what's behind them, so that's a possibility as well. There could still be bullet marks everywhere.
All right. I help Luke carry books out the place and walk back toward the apartment.
So I don't have actually a special map for the apartment yet.
One thing I do want to do is on our way home, I'm going to put my virtuality goggles down, and I'm going to kind of go through the net and use some of the camera footage to see if I can do like a library search and see if I can get some face recognition on the lady that took Jose Rose.
Sure, that would work. Sure, you want to make a library search check?
Yep. And I'm going to put a point of luck into this.
All right.
An 18.
All right. She comes up in the database. You actually find her quite easily. Her name is Delilah Blackcaster. Some of the information is somewhat dated. It has her last known employer as Arasaka.
Okay.
And her last known address as being in Tokyo. But most of that information is like 10 plus years old.
All right, I pull it up for the other boys to say, well, it looks like our lady assailant has been kind of a ghost for the last decade or so.
Did you say Tokyo, right? Or
Correct.
somewhere else? Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
no,
Lady
go
has
ahead.
a ghost.
Hey, according to my character's like reachability, you should be able to know like some corporate execs. Does it matter like which corp he does? He knows.
Not especially. The only thing with Arasaka. Like, if you want to know corpse from there, that's actually fine. But they have been barred or banned from Night City after the explosion at Arasaka Tower.
Yeah, I understand that part. I was gonna see if I could reach out to a ex Arasaka exec who like moved to a different company or something. If they've heard of Delilah, like give them a call.
Sure.
See like if she quit or if she like moved on to another company.
Yeah, we could definitely do that.
All right. What would I use?
What's the name of this executive you're calling?
I'm calling. His name is Shinji Ikari.
Nice. That's awesome.
All right, and how do you guys know each other?
Well, he hired me to find a certain item back in the day for him, and I was able to complete that and get him some extra info. It was like back in my nomad days.
All right. So, the phone, your agent gives a few rings, and you get a kind of quick answer with a speak.
Shinji, my man, have you been?
There's a few moments of silence.
Come on, don't be that way. You know that thing I did for you before. I need your help. It'll only take a second. I just need info. It's nothing big.
I'm busy. Talk, hurry.
All right. Delilah Blackcaster. Net says that she used to work for Arasaka before, but that was like 10 years ago. Can you tell me a little bit about her? Do you know what she's up to these days?
She was transferred.
Transferred to where?
What's this about?
Well, I saw her at the bar, and she kind of like stole a client of mine.
Stole.
He says, from what I understand, she's doing private security now.
Private security? Do you know the company?
They call themselves Omnicore.
Oh my god, Omnicore.
Yes, she was always a little dramatic.
She was too dramatic for Arasaka. I guess she couldn't keep her. I guess she couldn't move quietly like the rest of your Saka ninjas. Thanks for the update. See ya.
He doesn't give any kind of response and just hangs up.
Damn, he must really owe you something.
It was really
Pick up the
important to him.
phone, answer information like that. Okay.
From what you understand about Arasaka, they're banned from Night City, but they use these sub corporations to still be the #1 supplier of corporate goods.
Right.
All right, so that's one of their shell companies.
Correct.
Does any of their can we do a library search to see if Omnicore is fronting for a baseball team as well, or anything like that?
We back at the apartment, by the way?
Yes,
Yeah.
we've been there. And with that search, you're able to find a good deal of information. uh, you do find that Omnicore owns a small facility just north of the city in kind of like the Badlands area. You do find that the license plate number for that van was reported stolen like over 25 years ago and once belonged to Arasaka.
Hmm. Okay.
And that you do find that Omnicore has recently signed a contract to provide security at McCartney Stadium, which is where the Sluggers play.
So they sign a contract for security at where the Sluggers play.
Yes.
Interesting.
McCartney Stadium is like in the city center, which was part of the area. It's like just on the outskirts of that, which is partly in the radius of when the bomb went off of the destruction. But rumor has it they've been working on rebuilding it and hope to have it ready to open in the next 2 to 3 years for games again. Right now, the Sluggers play their local games at the Night City University Stadium, which is much smaller.
All right, guys. Are you guys? Do the rest of you guys see any angles that they're trying to play here? Because it looks like, to me, um, the roses, the roses, were asking for a certain amount of money to get their boy to play, and they didn't want to play it, and they didn't want to pay it out, so they kidnapped the money, basically.
Seems to be what I'm kind of coming to an end with.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, it could be multiple plays. You know, it could be like them staging a kidnapping so that they can then show how good of a security force they are. You know, it could be a staged kidnapping from the start. Yeah, it could be just that if they publicly are working for the or are providing security, well, I mean, we know that Arasaka has like multiple shell companies, so maybe another shell company is part of the like owns the stadium or something like that, and so it's all just kind of this, I don't know. Yeah, like you said, he's not making enough money, or he wasn't. Yeah, I don't know. He was asking for too much money or something like that. Not sure.
They say his shoe deal that he signed was the highest in history, and he hasn't even played a pro game yet.
Right. Could be that Rose Sr. has all this dirt on all these other people, and that's how he's been able to get these things. And that's why they kidnapped him. Come on. I mean, this kid's strong, but he hasn't even played a game.
Yeah,
He's
it's
getting
all
deals
about,
like that.
really. All right. Here's my idea. You guys let me know what you think about it. We go to where his phone. We go to where we get a cab, roll to where that phone is. See if there's cameras around there to catch the license plate, and then like see if it takes off to the north facility. Either way, we roll around to the north facility at the end of the night just to check it out.
Sure.
Check.
That's what you guys got? Okay.
Sounds good to me.
All right. I would like to call I guess a combat cab, but I want to like use its services for like at least 24 hours.
How much will that run us?
I have no idea. But either way, I'll try to use haggle to bring it down.
Go ahead and make a haggle check.
I gotcha. Reading.
right. So, a woman, she looks to be in like her late 50s. Her hair's like dreadlocked, and her car smells of strong incense or weed. There's like 5 of those little tree things up in the front hanging, but it doesn't mask the smell. The seats are torn and ripped, and there's more than one bullet hole in her car. She agrees to take you for 24 hours for 100 eddies.
100 eddies? Okay.
We can split it.
She says, as long as you don't mind me smoking.
Oh, I don't mind. You mind if you pass them along?
120 eddies and you're on.
All right, so I'll give her myself an extra 20.
All right.
I abstain.
So
My
as she
my character
proceeds
was,
to
like,
roll
level-headed.
up the windows to smog this shit. As well, honey, you got the lead. Where are we going?
We're going about 2 miles down the road to this location, and I show her the point on my agent where like Senior's phone was last seen.
All right.
I get into the back of the car, and I'm just like checking my guns, making sure that they're all good to go. You know.
For just in case, I don't think I said it, but actually during the game, but Books is going to be sitting at the apartment trying to rest himself. So it's going to be Wizard, Liquid, and Luke who are actually on this trip.
What, Wizard's not coming?
Wizard.
Oh no,
Luke,
I'm coming.
Liquid. She says, "All right, let's go." And she kind of steps on the gas and she says, "Name's Vicky."
Hi, Vicky.
Nice to meet you.
She says, "Hope you don't mind the music." She plays a kind of bass-heavy, funky song. She tells you, "This is my boyfriend. He records this. If I have some free shards, if you guys want to take it."
I'll take a shard, but you said your boyfriend records this? I have someone that he has to meet. His name is Rufio. He's like the most biggest up and coming rocker boy there is in this city right now. Give me.
She shrugs. Never heard of him.
What's up?
She just shrugs. Never heard of him, but
Oh, trust me, you haven't lived until you heard this guy's music or experienced his presence. At first, it's an acquired taste, but like you get used to it, and then after that, you love it.
she says, "My better half, he's known around here as Little Nitro."
Little Nitro.
Yeah, he has some recordings and his own label.
All right, give me his deets, and then since like I'm on Boy's people, I'll call his people, and we get something going.
She forwards the information to your agent.
I followed the ABCs of Fixer Life. Always be closing.
So, she says, as you're following along, Wizard, you have the screen up with the location. The phone hasn't been moving. It's been stationary. And as she follows along, it looks as though you're at, find your way to a local Noto motel.
I'll hold up the agent and I say, I think this is it, boys.
All right, Vicky.
What's our plan?
Let's pull that over here.
Yeah, let's stage like a little far away from it, you know?
It reads Raven Motel.
Hey, Wizard, have you ever heard of this place?
I don't think so, but I haven't really spent much time in hotels.
From the outside, I love the decor already. Luke, what do you think about the place?
What is a no-tell motel again? What does that mean? That just means like it's kind
Like
of
one of
shady.
those motels that are shitty and charge like an hourly rate.
Right. I mean, can I like roll local expert or something and see if I've been around here before?
Sure.
Not great. 10.
You don't know this one, but you know the type of place. They're all over the city. It's one step up from sleeping in the cargo holds or the storage projects. Typically, guys might come bring a date here or something for a little privacy, or if they've got extra money to blow, get a shower, sleep on an actual bed, that kind of thing.
Gotcha.
All right, boys, post up here for a moment. I'm going to see if I can find an access port around here. Maybe I can get a look inside.
No problem. You do your thing.
And I'll go ahead and do a scanner. See if I can find a terminal out here or an access point.
There's a trailer on the west side of the building. You can see some antennas and a satellite dish there. The flash of like TV reflection in the windows makes you think somebody might be awake in there. But there's like a power generator that's hooked up to the trailer, and that same wire seems to be connected to the hotel itself, the motel itself.
Okay. I'll turn to Slinger and Luke. Just watch my back here. Don't let me get caught. As I'll slowly make my way over and I'll duck down right next to the generator.
Could I maybe try to do like a perception to see if I notice anybody inside? If I can see any like movement in any of the rooms through any windows or anything like that. And are there any cars? I mean, I know looking at the map there are no cars in the parking lot, but I know sometimes the map isn't perfectly representative of the world. So are there really any cars besides this one over here?
Go ahead and make that perception check.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll one as well.
19.
All right, looking over the lot, yeah, it's pretty empty. There's that car there. You notice that there's another car parked far up the street, but doesn't appear to be anyone in it.
With our rolls, are we able to see like the agent just lying around outside?
You don't.
Okay.
I would say the agent picks it up to a certain degree, but it's probably within a certain amount of meters of here. It says you're at the location.
Okay.
Somewhere around here, but it's not super specific.
Right, like, the GPS will get you pretty close, but you still might be within somewhere around 100 meters of it or less.
I'm gonna post up here, just watching to see like if anybody's gonna come out the hotel or if anybody's gonna try to pull into this parking lot and then smoke whatever Vicky was selling in her car.
I'm gonna pull behind this car and just keep watch, if
Sure.
that's cool.
So, Slinger, inside, you can see there's like an open door there. There's a woman who looks to be, we're talking, it's like 3:34 a.m. now. A woman asleep at the desk. And you don't see anyone else in the lobby. There's a couple ripped up couches and a broken, some broken glass on the floor. You notice? Doesn't look like she bothered to sweep it up.
Does she actually look like she's sleeping, or does she look like she took one in the head?
Oh,
and...
she's snoring. You can hear her snoring.
All right, this is all I'm going to do. I'm just going to let Wizard do his thing.
Sure. So you do find an access point, Wizard.
All right.
I didn't even make a map for this. They don't have really any big architecture.
Okay.
I mean, you're pretty much able to log in. There's a password, but it's like a DV2 password.
Right.
Basically, it just controls the their neon Raven Motel sign. They don't have any cameras, and it does control like a sprinkler system, which you're a little surprised that a motel this crappy would even bother with fire safety.
All right. Well, with that information and no cameras to go to, I'm gonna jack out and just look at Slinger and kind of give the cut at the neck motion, tell him that I got nothing.
Crap. Well, it looks like we're going in, boys.
Should we have any strategy about this, or should we just go guns blazing?
How about we like try to pay for a room and then just like look for the phone. See if we could break into rooms. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See what the place has been like.
Yep. And maybe talk to the
yeah, it
front
looks
desk
like
guy.
the lady up at the front there. She doesn't seem to be very conscious. Maybe we could just slip right past her.
Okay, I'm down for a stealth move past her.
So she might be able to tell us something too, if anything. Like,
We'll ask her on the way out, but first let's do our own little investigation.
all right. I have not great still.
Okay,
So if,
I want to.
go ahead.
Never mind. Oh, what did you want us to do?
I was
Like,
gonna
we're
say,
good?
if you guys are all gonna try to just creep past her, go ahead and give me stealth checks.
Sure.
Oh, baby.
Nice roll. Nice roll.
29. Oh.
Oh. Well, could have been worse. But
Mine was worse.
So, as you guys are sneaking past, you could hear her snoring. She's kind of heavier set. You think maybe she has sleep apnea. She coughs and chokes a little bit. It startles Slinger, and as he goes to fall, Wizard is able to, with his foot, kind of kick him back up so that he doesn't hit the floor.
Thanks, Wizard.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
did she wake up totally, or
No, she just kind
No.
of goes, like coughs a little bit and doesn't even lift her head. She stays.
nice?
Just a quick check. Does anybody have the cyber audio?
I don't.
I do
Sweet.
not.
I
Okay. Just
wish.
checking.
I know. I'm kind of like, kind of want more cyberware, you know?
Mhm.
So this place, from the best you could tell, you follow past her, and this place isn't very big. There are a hallway with 3 doors on each side of it, and
So like 6 rooms total.
right, and one of them you actually notice that there is a bit of blood on the handle and door.
Hey, boys, my spidey sense tells me we should check that one first.
I'm gonna reach into the to my back and grab hold of Large Marge So say, Luke, you take a point on this.
Wait, which one is taking point? That I always forget.
That's the guy who goes first.
You can do it. I feel like if you want. Oh yeah, sorry, Luke. That's my name. Yes, I will take point on this. Absolutely. For some reason I got confused, but yes.
It's all right. We don't
Let's
pay
do
you to
it.
think.
So, how are you going in? Are you like gonna kick the door open, or just grab it by the handle, try to sneak in? How is the actual approach to going in the room, Luke?
I think we should check the door out first before we make any decisions to kick it in.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's a motel, so like the doors would lock, right? That's just kind of like
That's
the default.
pretty standard, yeah.
Yeah, the doors would lock from the outside.
The locks are not like mag locks or anything. It looks like the kind of lock you could probably pick with a credit card if you wanted to.
Ooh,
Okay.
I got a lock picking skill.
Okay, so if you do, that would be great because I don't. Pick a lock, and then just get out of the way, and I'll have my assault rifle ready to go.
I think we should just take them by surprise.
Well,
yeah.
Okay, even though we don't got super hearing, can we like lean our head up against the door to hear or notice if anything's behind it? That way.
Sure. Make a perception check.
Gotcha.
I think that's still what it's called in this game too.
Yeah. Nice.
So you can hear like a blaring TV show. Sounds like something like an old western or something. You can hear like horses clomping and gunshots. Under the doorway you can see light, like the reflection makes it think it's like a black and white program from the color.
But it doesn't look like anybody's moving around in there.
You don't hear any voices or anybody moving.
I say we just pick the lock and go in instead of just bust down a door for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, the front desk person was so nice to let us in here.
Right.
Might as well not break down her door.
I stand up from my position where I had my camera focused on the door as I just, oh, fine, that's no fun, but let's do it your way.
Oh, wait, hang on. I have pickpocket, not picklock. My bad.
There are different skills in this game, turns out.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to try my picklock, I guess.
Just in case, yeah.
Unless, actually, does anybody have a higher tech than 4?
Yeah, I got 7.
You want to try it? If it fails, then we'll just bust in.
Yeah, if you got the tools, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, actually, I got a multi-tool.
All right, well, this could be fun, actually. All right. I'm going to take the tool and go to work, see if I can pick this lock.
Sure.
With a 12.
Yeah. With a multi-tool, it's not even hard. You hear click, 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 and the door is unlocked.
With a surprised look on my face, I just look at Slinger and hand him back the multi-tool.
I give him a thumbs up.
I'm gonna motion to Slinger to like kind of get like against the wall. I'm gonna be right near the door, and I'm just gonna slowly turn the knob and then just bust in. Kind of like, I mean, I'm not like fully just in the doorway, but kind of around the corner looking in with my assault rifle.
All right, so the door swings open. You're startled by the TV seems to almost coincide with that, with like gunshots, like blah blah blah. Looking over, you
immediately
quickly scan the room, and you see there on the bed with a needle still sticking out of one of their arms a very badly burned man. The burns look old though. He's just in just some tidy whities, and you
Do we
see
recognize
leaning.
him?
Uh, you believe this is Napalm. You see
Okay.
that shotgun flamethrower leaned up
Okay.
against the wall near the bed, but he looks like he's completely out. His hand is wrapped up in like a bandage where somebody, Luke, I believe it was, blasted the shit out of his hand.
So, if I remember correctly, the lady got into the same van that he left in, right?
Yes.
Or no? Okay, yeah. And he's
All right,
alone, it looks like?
He seems to be the only one here, and there was no sign of the van in the motel parking lot.
Alright, while aiming this assault rifle like at his head, I say don't even
Whoa.
don't even move. Stay right
Wait.
there.
Before Luke goes to talk, I put my hand on his shoulder, like, "Hey, hang on. Does anybody else have duct tape?"
Anybody else have duct tape? No.
No, that was in the tech gear list.
All right, I pull out the duct tape that I have. Then I just didn't want to use my whole roll this first time.
Well, yeah, maybe it won't take a whole roll.
I wanted to tape him to the bed, so like when we wake him up, because
He's a
it
pretty
looks
big
like,
guy. It'll take a whole roll of duct tape to duct tape it to the bed.
all right, he seems to
So
be.
is he like is he asleep actually?
It looks like he's unconscious, and there's like a needle sticking out of his arm.
Okay, so yeah, I guess I won't say anything as we just like walk in. Quietly.
Guys, get ready to hold him down. Does it even look like he's breathing?
Make a first aid check.
Okay. Shit. 5.
You kind of put your hand on his stomach, and you're like, I can't feel a pulse. The two of you are pretty sure that you wouldn't just that he doesn't have his hand in the right place.
Yeah.
And like right around it, as Wizard's got his hand on his stomach, you guys are all looking. Wizard says, I can't feel a pulse. He kind of lets like a nasty sounding fart, like just a wet one rip. It smells like death, but he's definitely still alive.
This would be a good time to have nasal filters.
I grab my nose and walk back over to the guys. All right. Okay. So I think Slinger and I, if we can hold down his arms, Luke, go ahead and give him a thunk on the head with your rifle there.
Yeah, and let's just make sure he's like weapons free as well while we're at it, huh?
Good
the
idea.
Shotgun he had you can see it's leaned up against the wall by his bed.
Let's
Alright.
move it to the wall across from him rather than like by his bed.
Actually, I'll take the shotgun and secure it. Does it have a sling on there?
It does. And
Oh,
I guess
okay.
you could note on the sheet with it, there are 2 more incendiary rounds. That
I really
particular
don't-
shotgun is actually a flamethrower, and it only fires incendiary rounds, so you may want to make a note of that.
All right, I take it and I sling it and I grab the ammo that it has.
Right, he has 2 ammo still
Okay.
there. He only had 4 at the start, but he fired 2 shots at Bucks.
All right, I just don't want him like crushing one and like blowing us all up or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, so I get on one side of the bed as Wizard gets on the other, and then or not Wizard, yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
we
and I-
hold him though.
I point my assault rifle at him, and with the barrel, safety on, but with the barrel, I just kind of like lift up his chin You know, I'm like, hey, get up. And if it takes a little more than that, you know, I'll definitely like do like
He
kind of like rub it
responds.
on his
He
sternum.
like his eyes open and he's like, I just let me sleep a little bit longer.
I say okay, and then I take the barrel of the gun and like literally just like dig it into his sternum.
Stop.
Get the fuck up when I tell you.
He looks like, as his eyes open, they're very dilated and blurry, like bloodshot. And you see like a realization come into his eyes after he looks at you for like a good 5 seconds, and he tries to reach for where the shotgun was and doesn't feel it.
Well, he can't because we're holding him down too.
Well, yeah, what the fuck are you doing here?
Where's the woman?
What the fuck were you doing in our club?
Your club.
Our client's club?
Says
I just wanted to sound cool.
Says that's Maelstrom's club.
Alright. I hit him across the face. Where's the woman?
Make an intimidation check.
Okay. Is it intimidation or interrogation?
For this, I'd say intimidation because you're trying to hit him and get him to give you information.
Is there an intimidation thing?
There is. I could have sworn I saw one.
I think that's a solo thing because all we have is interrogation.
Definitely not a solo thing. Not just a solo
All right,
thing.
go ahead and roll interrogation. I'm sorry, I could have sworn I saw something called intimidation.
Alright. I want to throw luck on here.
Nice.
I like that you said it right before the result came up.
Yeah.
He kind of chuckles. Look in the mirror, pussy.
I laugh because that was a good one.
I like kind of tap him with my barrel again. Come on, no jokes.
You know who you're fucking with?
Yeah, we know who you're fucking with.
A naked raisin. I got jokes too. Napalm.
Says, I don't know where she went. She got what she came for.
How bad does he look?
His hand is all bandaged up, but other than that, like he really only took that one shot that hurt. He got that critical hit.
I'll say to him, you want your other hand to look like that?
Says, look, she wanted Rose, she got Rose.
And where did she take him?
She's got a spot just north of the city. If you'd let me go, I could fucking put it in your agent.
Okay, so this is yeah, never mind. Let's play this out.
I'm going to take out Large Marge and kind of place it right next to his head and say, one wrong move, and you're just done. You're done for.
Don't worry. I already got paid. I don't give a shit what you do with her.
How much you get paid?
What's it matter to you?
It matters because there's going to be a living tax in about a couple minutes.
Says, I got 250 eddies. Spent 100 on this place. 100 on... He points to the needle. You want my 50 eddies?
Yeah, we'll take that.
Kind of just laughs. Look, I don't care what you do. I'll tell you, just let me go, get the fucking gun out of my face, and maybe I won't kill you the next time I see you.
Can I do a human perception on him to see if he's giving us the loop around there?
Yes.
Yeah, if we sense anything.
With a 12.
It's kind of hard to read. He's an asshole, but he generally doesn't seem to really care that much about if you find her or not.
All right, I'm gonna
as
lower.
As far as if he would try to kill you the next time you see her, you're not 100% sure about that.
Oh, that I'm pretty positive on. But I'm gonna lower Large Marge. As I'm gonna pull out my agent and hand it over to him.
Why don't you tell your lady friends to let go of my arms?
I'll just look to the other two and kind of nod at them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep my gun like aimed on him, but it's not right in his face.
I'm gonna step back a bit and then twirl my hatchet, my tomahawk in my hand. Just be like I'm playing with it.
He sits up and scratches his belly a bit there and says, "Well, give it to me."
I'll hand him the agent.
He goes like to press something on there, and kind of grimaces as you notice the hand that's hurt must be his dominant hand. So now left-handed, he's like very slowly typing in. But he types in an address and puts it in there for you.
All right, I take it and look at it with a smile and say, all right, thanks, man. Been much help.
He says, yeah, whatever.
All right. I take my hatchet. I take my tomahawk. Like, I look at Luke to see what he needs first.
Well, I was thinking about, do we think let's do you took his gun, right?
Oh yeah, I took his gun and his bullets.
Oh,
Okay.
and just I know nobody asked to search the room, but you do see Rose Senior's agent amongst the clutter in the room.
Oh, we should definitely take that.
Yeah. Okay.
It's in the back pocket of the pants he was wearing.
So it's kind of a sidebar as well, still in the room, keeping an eye. I'm gonna just be like, well, like, do we think this guy's fucking legit? I mean, he tried to kill us earlier. Like, why wouldn't he just be trying to kill us now?
I look at Luke. I was like, oh, I got something for him. Do we already got the 50 eddies?
They're in those same pants, different pocket. You
Right,
also find a half-eaten candy bar and lots of lint.
I take my tomahawk and then I slice it into his knee. Like, just come down real hard into his knee.
Oh, nice.
And then I say, that was for Book. Sleep tight. And then walk out the room.
So as blood kind of squirts and splatters, he grabs hold of his knee and kind of falls on the ground. He's rolling around. He's like, you motherfuckers! You're dead!
I'm
fucking dead!
Do you guys have any reservations if I just end him here?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take out my assault rifle and pop him one. Yeah, maybe my handgun actually.
I mean, he's not wearing any armor. He's all fucked up. If you want to kill him, there's no real roll required to do so.
Yeah, I'm gonna end him. I don't want him coming back with a new leg and a new arm, a new hand.
Well,
Ready
Napalm
to-
seemed like he would have been a cool reoccurring villain.
I mean, I like him. I did like him as a villain, but I don't want him to.
Could have had
Yeah, no,
grenades and maybe a missile launcher at some point.
I'm
I
sure
don't want to
some
be
point
going
he
out for
did.
some groceries and then all of a sudden he. Oh.
Yeah, I'm popping him.
So after several loud poof, poof, you hear the woman at the counter come to and scream.
So I walk by with 50 eddies and I give it to her. It's like, I'm sorry about the mess.
She doesn't
No.
say anything. She just says, "Every goddamn night."
Should watch out who you sell rooms to. That's what I say as I walk out.
She should
I
have.
blow her a kiss.
So as you guys are making your way out, you see an old man who's in, also looks like he's in his some boxer shorts and like a wife beater. He looks to be in like his early 70s, and he's got like a practically old school musket kind of fixed on you guys as you're leaving. He's like, "I told you motherfuckers the next time I'm gonna cap one of you."
Is this a guy from the?
From the trailer that was outside. He must be the owner of the motel.
Oh. I say, have a good night, sir.
He fires the rifle like up into the air, trying to like scare you guys off.
Ooh. We're running away.
You better.
Oh, I remember the intimidation thing is like the face-off or whatever. It's
Maybe
like a
that's what I'm
specific
thinking of. It
mechanic.
confused me last time, and it confused me again today. I think the same mistake, but third time I'll
Can-
remember, I'm sure.
Can I try to do a face-off with this guy? Is that how that works? Can I just like ask?
He's dead.
No, not the
Oh,
dead
the
guy.
old
No,
man?
yeah.
Okay. Let me look exactly what that entails. You can have a face-off with him. But if you lose a face-off to an old man, it's gonna be bad.
Oh yeah, that's so uncool.
7, cool. So. What's it
This
called?
old man was really cool when he was young, though.
No, I mean I respect it, but what is it called?
Cool. It's called face down. It's cool plus reputation plus 1d10.
Okay, I guess I don't
No,
really
I would
have.
say both of you guys as reps at this point is 1. So it'd be cool plus a d10.
Okay, cool plus a d10. That's easy. 14.
It was on 8 for a second. Okay, then he just shuts the door to the trailer.
Yeah, I just like stare him down and then like lift up my assault rifle real quick at him, like not actually, not actually gonna shoot it, but just, boo,
All right, this is out of character. Did you guys actually mess with Book's stats and everything already?
No, totally, no.
Because I'm thinking about giving this shotgun to him with. maybe he'll hit something next time.
His reward for getting set on fire is the implement of his getting set on fire.
Exactly. Thought you might like this.
So, actually, this would be a pretty good point to take a quick, 5 minutes. I want to grab a new drink, and we're at a halfway point. So, does that sound good to you guys?
Yeah.
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 Alright.
Be back at the 50.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, we're back.
All right, so I'm gonna look down at the agent and see what Napalm put in there for us. Hopefully, it's not just a middle finger emoji.
No,
The
he
one-
actually put in an address. It looks from your GPS, it looks to be just north of the city, in like a kind of wasteland, no man's town.
Is it like the same? Is it the same spot as the Omnicore facility that's up there?
Checking the address against what you had, it is.
All right, I'm gonna make my way over to the cab, and I'll hop in the front seat.
I'll climb in the back.
Got us some new place here, Vicky. And I'll just hold the agent in front of her.
She says, all right, let's go. And she kicks back on her traveling tunes.
Slinger looks at Luke. He's like, "Did you ever pick up those grenades?"
Oh no, we never did stop and get grenades.
She says, I know a pawn shop on the north side of the city 24 hours.
Yeah, let's swing by there on the way if we can.
Hmm?
Yeah.
All right, so you find she stops at a pawn shop on the north side of Night City, just on the outskirts.
Sweet.
It's got one of those, it's got a neon sign, and the P is out, so it just says like OnStar. And you can see that it looks like bulletproof glass and bars behind it. It's got a heavy metal door. It looks completely out of place with everything else there, like a small fortress.
All right, I'm gonna walk in.
Yeah, me too.
So as you enter in the first door, there's a second set of doors behind you, and the first door like automatically closes. There's a camera up ahead and like a intercom.
Yep.
You hear a buzzing sound, and that first door opens. Or the second door like that leads inside to the shop opens up.
All right, I smile and wave at the camera as I walk through.
So the shop isn't much to look at. There's shelves lined with assortment of technology that's outdated and not worth very much, but there is a small weapons rack and small arms, grenades, pretty much anything that is under 100 eddies would be able to purchase here.
100 eddies or under, or up to?
No, 100 in eddies or under would for sure be here. Anything else could be here if you were looking for something specifically better, but it's not 100%.
I'd be looking for probably 3 incendiary grenades.
And I would like to purchase 3 flashbang grenades.
So as you approach the weapons rack, and kind of heavy set, stocky fellow walks around and he says, you guys look like the type that are here to buy something. Grenades.
You got it,
say?
Pops. That and software if you got it.
I got a few programs. I'm I'm not much into the tech, but
You got some simple,
grenades, I do
got some
have.
simple armor programs.
Yeah, I can get that for you.
Yes, please.
And he says, leaning in to talk a little quieter, even though you're the only ones there. He says, I also have a wide assortment of special brain dances. Anything you're into, and I mean
Right.
Really? Do you have like a menu or something that I could look at?
anything. No.
Oh,
He pulls up like a box full of shards.
ooh! I just start sifting through them. As I'm gonna buy 4 armor programs if he has enough.
All of them have assorted names that sound extremely X-rated. One of them catches your attention as it says like trip to the zoo. You don't know what that means, but
Oh, but I'm so curious. I'm gonna pull it out and put it in front of his face. All right, pops. How much?
25 eddies.
Oh, that's a deal. You got, yeah, done.
Says you're into some sick shit, ain't you? I like it.
You're, yeah. I thank you.
I want to let Wizard do his thing. Are you done, Wizard?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pretend like I'm behind him in line. I'm gonna come up there, juggle the 3 flashbangs that I have in my hands, set them down on the counter. Is like, what kind of discount can you give me for these?
Make a haggle check.
Oh shit.
Not bad.
Says, well, I do have quite a bit of those in stock, more than I need. Look, I'll give them to you for 75 each. And your friend
75?
could have the brain dance for free.
Woo! Ghost Slinger.
What about my friend with the incendiary grenades over there? Can he get at least an extra one for free?
You're breaking my balls here, buddy.
Hey man, you know how it is. Repeat customers is the business of life, and you know we're gonna be coming through here a lot if you like treat us right.
All right. I like the cut of your jib.
Alright, so I give him 300 eddies and take another incendiary grenade.
Sweet.
You kids have fun with that.
Thanks,
Oh,
Pops.
we will. Thank you. See you soon.
So he nods and buzzes you out.
As soon as I get back in the cab, I'm gonna look over at Vicky, look at the shard, just say, if I make any weird noises, don't bother to ask, because I'm gonna slot the shard.
I'm gonna put my grenades to, kind of like my like the inner part of my armor under my trench coat.
So the brain dance you have is pretty old. You guess probably from the 2020s, and it's from Night City Zoo. It's mainly just people walking around and looking at exhibits of old animals, and it was completely out of place there.
That's good.
That's awesome.
Are there any animals like that around these days?
It's rumored that Biotechnica has been able to clone some older animals from cells from some extinct animals. They say if you go up north in the Pacific Confederacy, that there's wild bears and different animals in the woods now that Biotechnica unleashed out there. But in Night City, you're probably lucky if you see a bird or a cat or something. It's like a 1 in a million chance.
Yeah, I actually have a bird. I don't know how I would have gotten it, but when I rolled it up, I got a.
You probably paid good money for it.
Yeah, she's my most valued person. Her name's Matilda, of course. Okay. Do we run into any trouble on our way there?
Oh, so you're ready? You're gonna go up to the hideaway?
Yes.
I think so, right?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Vicky, hop 2.
She revs up and accelerates. This is a nice, like, 30-minute drive out of the city. You don't see a lot of cars or people on the way. It's approaching 5 a.m. or so. Can you all see the map?
Yep.
Oh, yep.
It pinged the wrong.
It's
The
3D.
pings is not working with this isometric.
Okay, yeah, I see it. I had to move it around.
Yeah, the isometric for some reason moves the placement of the map. This module I use for it. You can see a small facility. It's really, isolated from anything. There's no signs, no fencing. The facility actually looks like it was built fairly recently, but all around it are down power lines, broken roads, and scorched earth.
All right, I am immediately going to put on my anti-breath mask because I don't know what we're gonna be what kind of traps we're gonna be walking into. And if like they have some of that blood stuff that comes pouring out of like high-tech facilities, I'm not trying to get hit with that.
All right. Did you say you have a mask?
Yeah, that anti-smog, anti-breathing mask.
Yeah, you got any more of those for us?
Sorry, bro.
It's fine.
Like, is that actually an expensive item? Because, like, if you guys need some, just ask me before we go on our mission next time.
Next time, yeah, but you know.
Yeah, that would have been a really good idea. But I'm gonna put down my virtuality goggles and start scanning to see if I can find a node.
All right. What kind of range does that have?
So let's see. The higher the check, the more you spot from farther away. It's up to the GM's discretion.
Like an
to determine how much you find.
interface check?
Yeah, it's a. Yep.
Let's go for it.
All right. Ten.
So the main building appears to be... Yeah, the pings aren't working. Here where my cursor is now, you can see my cursor movement, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then up here, this one looks to be more like a... You can hear humming from up there, like a power generator supply. Maybe that's where there's an access point there.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna point to the building here as just say, hey guys, watch my back while I head on over there.
No problem. I'm gonna move over here so I can watch his back a little bit better.
Yeah, I'll just go take cover with Slinger.
Like, that's the main building, Wizard. The one with the access point.
Is the humming area?
Right.
Okay. So actually,
And actually, there is an access point though in the main building that you detect.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that one. Is there any windows into the main building?
There is not.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is the type of place they don't want you to look at.
We notice any cameras or anything like that?
On the outside, none are visible.
Okay.
At least from this part of the building.
All right, I am gonna attempt to open the door.
Are you
Oh,
picking
shit.
the lock?
Sorry.
Or...
That just it's not locked. I thought it might have been locked.
Yeah, it's not locked. Just click on the door icon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a little surprised. It opens right up. And inside you see a small desk with a chair behind it, like an office chair, like a sign-in sheet on the top, but nobody's manning that post.
All right, that's a bit odd, but I'll make my way in anyway.
And
Well, it is 3 a.m.
it's like 5 a.m. now. And
Oh, really?
here you see there's a wall and there's like metal detectors here.
Mm-hmm.
And then it kind of goes around the corner where you can't really see past.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna attempt to jack in. And see if I can get hold of this metal detector. If I am 6 meters near it.
Sure. While he's doing that, is anybody else doing anything?
I'm just keeping an eye out using, I guess I just use perception.
Yeah, make a perception check for me.
Yeah, I was gonna do the same, just from a different angle.
Alright.
Oh, no. I
Oh,
lost-
shit. Oh, baby.
No, I forgot I turned off token vision. Ooh. So, wizard.
I'm dead.
Oh my God.
I'm dead.
I think that ganja hit me just right now.
Yeah, it's like still in my eyes or something.
Yeah.
You guys both stare at a very cool painting on the wall. It's one of those like optical illusions that you have to squint at really hard to see what's there, and you both are like, "What is that? I can't figure it out." It's just completely baffling you. As you jack in, Wizard, the first thing you see is the first floor is password protected.
Okay. Well then, I can go through that. I will try to backdoor it as I put my hand down on the ground. A digital golden mechanical worm begins to come up from the ground as I give him the command. Help me out here, buddy. We got to get through this door. I'm gonna activate my worm program, which will give me a +2. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ooh, 13.
All right. With ease, the password comes up a random hash of number and letters.
Oh, this is well done.
Yeah, this is cool as hell.
There is a second floor.
Well, once I get in, I'll run Pathfinder, see if I can get a more general area of the map with a 7.
That's just enough.
Ooh, boy.
Oh man.
Oh boy, oh boy. I'm gonna send a message to Luke and Slinger. I got some work to do, boys. So if you need me, I'll be here for a while.
You just do your thing. We got your back.
Affirmative.
All right. As I see the Hellhound up on the second floor, I tap my chest as the transparent golden armor starts to Iron Man style just start to build up around my body. As then I hold my hand out as the flaming katana comes out as I will move to the second floor.
All right. So the Hellhound is going to, as soon as you move down there, you hear the a digital barking red three-headed dog lunges.
I don't know why I did that. He goes first no matter what.
So go ahead and make your interface check to see if he hits you.
$11. Oh shit.
So that's 8 damage.
All right.
And you guys notice, actually, with your perception, you don't notice that Wizard has caught fire.
Oh shit.
His cyberneck, along with his clothing, there's a spark.
Oop. Actually, I have insulated wiring.
Awesome. So you don't catch fire.
Yes.
Phew.
There is
That
a
would've
spark,
fucking
but
sucked.
it doesn't catch fire.
And so we don't really even need to roll initiative. The Hellhound actually is just going to go again.
Mhm.
He's yelling his name. Wizard. Wizard. Wizard.
The high rolls have kind of continued.
Shit.
Oh my god.
All right, not bad. Luckily, this time, as the Hellhound attacks and bites down, it just grabs hold of the armor, able to shake him off. As I kick him down to the ground, I raise up the sword, come striking down onto him. Oh yeah, baby.
Nice.
That's what we're talking about.
Mm.
Oh, and add. Oh nope, that's it. So 10 points of damage.
The dog whimpers. And as you stab into him, one of the heads, the mouth opens up and begins to try to like breathe flame.
Oh, so this dog looks like a Cerberus?
Like a Cerberus, yeah.
Hell yeah.
But you,
This time,
go ahead.
I'm able to leap back just as the flames hit the ground.
I can feel the tension in the room, even though I have no idea what's going on.
You guys are sure if you look at that painting for a little bit longer, you're gonna find out what's in there.
Oh, actually, fuck. I'm doing this wrong. Does the block for the Hellhound show how many net actions it gets?
I think
I've never looked-
only...
It doesn't, but you're right. You should have 3.
Yeah, I've got 3 net actions. I keep forgetting about that.
I think it just has the 1. It doesn't say anything different.
Yeah, so I think generally Black Ice just get 1 net
Yeah.
action, but
Got
it when you start getting into like demons, those
Right.
can take more.
Yeah,
Right.
they do. Okay.
Yeah, so.
Well, as I jump back, I grab hold of the katana again as I lunge forward. As the first one will be an attack with the sword. Ooh, 12.
Yeah, you got him.
Take that, you bitch. For 8 points.
The sword goes in, you twist, and the dog dematerializes.
Yes.
Sweet. So that one net action, I'll then move as... Actually, I'm not going to move. I'm going to check out this control node.
That control node, make a check to like take it over.
Okay. Shit. Oh, God. Nope. 3.
All of a sudden, you feel water, Luke, liquid or Slinger. The sprinklers went off for some reason.
Uh-oh.
What the? Hey, what are you playing at in there?
So go ahead. You could try to take it over again.
Okay. Sorry, just still working.
Alright.
There we go. 19.
You take control of the node, and that controls the doors. They have like a electronic locks, and it also controls the metal detector, which you could switch both of those off if you'd like.
Yes. I will. I'll undo the metal detector and the doors.
Badass.
And then
So
as my last net action, I will move to the third.
So it was like one net action that the sprinklers went off, so it was just enough to
Oh.
let some, like, a little water come out. It wasn't, they're not drenched or anything.
Okay. Good to know.
So immediately, an corporeal, ghost-like after image, like, comes floating out of the wall.
I get back in my defensive stance, getting ready for it. Ooh, just
That's
barely.
actually a tie. I thought I switched that. It rolled an 8.
Excellent. I'll take it.
Alright, so it's gonna take its... I guess we'd roll initiative just to see if it goes twice in a row.
Okay. Either there, you can roll initiative for it and keep mine.
Sure. Yeah, you go.
All right. All right, again, first net action, chasing in with the sword. Oh, was that against his 5? Oh.
No.
Yes, it was. So that'd be 11 damage. And then...
So it fades, like, completely out of existence, and the, like, individual pixels of it begin to come back in, but, like, it's glitching out. It's very bad there.
As that starts to happen, I hold my hand out as from a shard that I got not too long ago. I got this old movie called Ghostbusters that I project this. It materializes in my hand, the proton pack, as I'm going to do a zap at it. Ooh, 6.
It slimes you
Yeah.
like Slimer.
All right, gonna try to zap it one more time for my final net action. There you go. Take that, bitch. Damn right.
Oh.
For 4 points of damage.
So as the little, like, square trap opens up at your feet, it's sucked in there. And you hear, like, an automatic music play. I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
All right. Now I'm going to try to get control of this control node.
Alright, this is the camera control node.
Oh, perfect.
Good.
Yes, 12.
You now have control of the camera systems with the option to look through them or turn it off.
First, I'm going to look through them.
I'm going to show Wizard something on this map.
Okay.
There's a camera there on the other side of the door,
Uh huh.
And there's another one that appears to be in the far back of the facility. There is a back door back here.
Okay.
And there is this room which appears to be like the western wing. And this is where Rose Sr. is being held.
Oh, we got visual confirmation.
He's like tied up to a chair here. But you also can see in that room there are 4 like booster gangers that appear to be like just in the room playing cards. There's a small table. They've got some empty beers and cards. No sign of the woman Delilah, but there was, like I mentioned, another building on the premises, and maybe she just don't sleep here, so.
Okay. All right. With that confirmation, I do want to see what that file is.
All right, so go ahead and make one last interface check.
Gonna do my ID with an 8.
This is personnel records, basically personnel records like places that they're hired, manifests of names like payroll information, those type of things.
Okay. Well, I'm going to make a copy of it. And then I'm going to do what any good netrunner does, and I'm going to leave a virus.
Yes.
Let's see. I don't want to do anything too big. I'm going to go ahead and do just the basic. It's going to change the architecture's passwords every 5 minutes.
Nice. Nice.
And 9 will be the DV.
For them to fix it.
Yeah.
All right. So is that it? Hacking out?
That's it. Jacking out. And I will lean out the door and say, all right, all clear, boys.
I know.
All right, let's go.
We're going in.
The door.
Oh, I fucked up. Sorry. Oh, no, I did shut down the cameras.
I believe you did. Even if you didn't,
So-
it's reasonable to assume that you would have.
Yeah, because I know I got the metal detector, but I thought I'd do those both at the same time. Okay, good.
Sorry, during the explanation, I didn't see where Senior was being held.
Yeah, I got you. This way.
Gotta zoom in.
Yeah, I just lost your character.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. I went into the building.
And you guys are outside.
Oh, I see. This part of the building connects.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
The wall should have stopped you from walking out of the building without going through the door, but
You see over here, Slinger? Slinger! The door!
I moved Slinger.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm like, what door?
But I've took off the locks because they're all disabled.
Sweet.
Yep, I'll go ahead and open the door for him. And as I move up, All right, guys. So through this door, we make our way over to the left. Hang a hard Louis out of here, and that should bring us to the area that our their objective is. Just to watch out. There seems to be four guys on security detail. They don't look like they're really paying much of attention. But of course, what we had to deal with before, you never know what's going to happen.
I look at Luke. I was like, that sounds like a grenade situation to me. What do you think?
The target is in there.
Yeah, Senior is in there with them.
Oh, I have a flashbang, so it still seems like
Flashbang might be good. I mean, Senior won't be happy about it, but
Flashbang we'll ask for forgiveness later.
yeah. All right, so we go in and to the left.
Right, and go ahead and make stealth checks to see if they hear you. This, like the floors here, and it's a very empty. Like when you walk through, it's like one of those sterile buildings where you can almost hear every footstep.
yeah,
All right, I'm going to put a point of luck into this.
me too.
Ooh, 18.
We're ninjas.
Yeah, you're walking quietly, and I believe right now wizards should be able to see them. They're sitting at a table.
Mhm.
They've got cards up there, a few bottles of liquor. You can smell the smoke. There's like an ashtray with a couple cigarettes in there. You can see Rose. Let me actually put a token on here for him. He's tied down to a chair. He doesn't appear like hurt. He's got a little like lump on his head, probably where she hit him, but
Is he like tied down or anything?
he's tied to the chair with rope.
Does the chair have wheels?
It is like an office chair, yes.
Sweet. Okay. Because like from the last description, he's like built like a truck, and I don't know how big Luke is being the solo, but I know I'm not carrying like 300 pounds.
I don't know how old you guys are. I don't know if you remember like Mark McGuire from like the 90s, played for the
yeah.
Oakland A's.
Okay.
Like, he's just a huge, massive dude.
Yeah, I remember Mark McGuire.
Every limb is a tree trunk.
Okay, guys, you ready? I'm gonna set this off by throwing a grenade. You guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
What are we doing after? Just running in, getting him, and going?
Well, I figure blind them, shoot the guys closest to us. Whoever's able to run to get them grabs them and wheels them out.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I have a body of 8, so I feel like I'll be the most, unless anyone has a higher body. But
You're gonna be able to like wheel them out and shoot at the same time, though, right?
So to save me a little time, I actually, off the top of my head, like this is my second Cyberpunk game. I'm not exactly sure what a flashbang grenade does. So why don't you enlighten me? I mean, I know what it does, like in real life, but like mechanically, what does a flashbang grenade entail?
here,
Let me take a look at the thingy. Where are you at? Night market
they have
appendix.
to. Anyone in the range has to beat a DV15, resist torture/drugs. Anyone who fails suffers both the damaged eye and damaged ear critical injuries for a minute.
And what's the range of that effect?
That's like the same as any grenade. I believe it's a 5x5 square. If someone can correct me if I think I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's the
No,
And
you're
it's
right.
and it's like the person who's throwing it gets to say which square they're throwing it to within reason, depending on what they can see. That's up to you. And then if they miss the DV, then you as the GM just get to decide where to put it inside that box. So it can land in any one of those 25 squares, up to you.
That box I just made is a 5 meter by 5 meter.
I think it's 10 um I think it's 10 meters by 10 meters. I'm gonna try and find it real quick.
No problem.
Here we go. Explosives. In a 10 meter by 10 meter area, 5 square by 5 square. The center of which is your intended target, which is 2 meters by 2 meters. You only roll damage once for targets. This doesn't matter. If you roll under the DV required to hit your intended target, the GM decides where in that 10 meter yard by 10 meter square centered on your intended target the explosive actually landed, and
You like that?
it instead damages the GM's desired area. Anyone with reflex 8 or higher can choose to individually dodge the blast by rolling higher than your original check, placing themselves outside of the blast area if they succeed.
So if we play our cards right, we could, hopefully he'll be out of the range anyway. Anyway, do you want me to delete that template that I dropped?
No, you can leave it. It's actually useful.
Okay, yes, I got it 10 by
Just
10.
in case you miss, to know which square to figure out.
Yeah, well, let me know, Slinger, if you want it to be a different square, but basically it's like the center here. The center square is like where you're aiming. I can rotate it for you.
That actually looks good. As long as I'm hitting everyone.
Yeah, you mean everyone that we saw on camera.
Yeah. All right. So you guys are good to go?
Oh yeah.
Yep. Pulling out my assault rifle and I'm ready to go.
All right. I'm gonna check this grenade. I don't know, like, would I have to do I have to roll athletics or something?
Yes. It's basically... Oh man. It's like somewhere else it's like in a really weird spot about throwing grenades versus shooting grenades.
Well, okay. If you got an underbarrel on your like assault rifle and you shoot a grenade, it's done exactly the same way as shooting a bullet. As far as a grenade launcher, I don't know how that works exactly.
I think that by the rules you can chuck a grenade up to 25 meters and it just uses the grenade launcher DV table.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Let her rip.
And you use this athletics instead of like throwing anything. You use athletics.
Yep. Using an action to make a ranged attack using Dex plus Athletics plus a D10 up to a maximum of 25 meters using the grenade's launcher DV.
Let's do this.
So it looks like for grenade launcher that this is going to be about you rolled a 10. So
Oh, that's exactly where you want it to be.
So what is that game like horseshoe? Like you kind of
Ebol?
just toss it underhanded very gently and it rolls to the perfect spot and goes boom. So now they have to make resist poison or whatever effect.
Yeah,
Oh.
DV15.
Are we in initiative then? Or is it
well,
after this?
you guys had got stealth. I'd given you like one action to like you surprise them,
Gotcha.
and then as soon as this is resolved, we'll go into initiative. Okay.
Right, yeah, I would have activated my Sand of Easton cyberware.
Sure, so you'll get that when we roll it.
Yep.
I had to change their body stat to make their hit points be right.
That's okay.
Okay, I know what it was. They're actually decent at this. Who would imagine a bunch of gangers are good at drug resist?
Oh my God.
Excuse me.
That just fails?
Yep, DV15.
Okay, all fail. Oh,
Oh, one guy.
and that's yeah. Wow. +9 to resist torture and drugs. Damn.
Yeah, they have a 4 in the skill and then 5 body.
Oh, by the way, just so you know, new in this system, you can type /red D10, and it will do. It will.
Oh, explode.
Yeah, it'll explode properly. You can just type /red, and it'll just do a D10, or you can do /red plus
Yeah.
or minus whatever.
Yeah, I made mook sheets for these guys, but some of them I hadn't because it's a lot to fill out. I think I want to fill out a suggestion thing that they make a shortened sheet for NPCs.
Yeah, it's on the list. It's definitely on on the list. That's definitely coming at some point.
The turn tracker, we're all in it. Let's go ahead and roll initiative, and I'll add your bonus, Luke, manually.
Okay, so that would be a 20 then? Wow. Wow, nice. That's pretty good.
Where's initiative again?
It's in the combat tracker.
Under the fist, on the tabs up top,
Oh, okay.
and
I
then
see
if
it
you
now.
right click on it, it'll bump it out.
I also got speedwear. I get 2 to my thing.
Oh, nice. We're both speedy.
No, wait, I don't. Never mind. That was my. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about another character. I don't.
You're fine.
Well, Luke goes first anyway. I don't even have to change it.
Oh, true. Okay. So, what's my move speed? Is 7. So I can go. And that's 5, 6, 7. I can get to him. Would I be able to like get to him, like grab him, and then use no, because grabbing would be like an action, you think, right? Like grabbing a hold of him.
I would say yes, because it's not like he's resisting it. He can't really. So.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move here so I'm close to him. And then I'm going to shoot at the one who didn't get dazed.
So I did mark the 2 that are dazed.
Oh, only 2 did it?
Mhm.
Yeah, the defense goes to the
Defender.
defense tie goes to the defender.
Yeah, but he was rolling against the DV, and he would have to beat the DV, right?
No, in
No.
this game, if you make the DV, he got a 15, which is what he needed.
So I guess just the guy in front. There. Let me see. Yeah, no, actually the guy farthest because he has a better a better range for my assault rifle.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna freaking shoot him. Just
Regular
normal
shot, or we're gonna go full auto on his ass?
No, I'm gonna do a normal shot. I think. Wait, let me just double check. Easy reference, cause what? I just want to see what the range is real quick. Sorry, guys. Oh, cheat sheets. There we go. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. Probably just keep these up. Like loading. Does anyone have the DVs on hand?
I do.
Yeah,
It's
which
in
one are
that
you looking
cheat
for?
sheet at the top, in the journal tab.
I know, it's just taking a while to load.
Which one are you looking for?
The range, the auto fire versus the...
For an assault rifle or SMG?
Yeah, for 7 to 12 assault rifle. So I would have to beat a 20. And I would have to beat it by like 3. So I'd have to really get like a 23 for it to really be good. Which would mean I would have to roll like a 9. So no, that's too much. I'm just gonna do a regular attack, 'cause that's good. Okay. Oh no, the worst possible thing that could have happened. Okay, yeah, I definitely don't hit that fucking guy.
What happens is suddenly you come to the realization that there was a picture of dogs playing poker in that picture you were looking at, and it just pops in your head and makes you miss your shot completely.
Oh my god, what a terrible thing to do.
So,
Okay, well, I'm still kind of like, you know, standing guard of Mr. Senior here.
this is one of the dazed gangers. And he has the injured eye condition.
Yep, eye and ear.
What is the injured eye? It's super blurry.
Injured.
I forgot to remake those cheat sheets.
A-okay. See if I can get up here. Critical.
Okay, I got it. Body, head, eye,
I think it's just, yeah, it's to the head.
-2 ranged attacks, damaged deer. If he moves too far, he can't move anymore, but he's going to take a shot from where he is at -2. At Luke, who's the first person he could immediately see. So that'd be a 28.
What is eyes? What is eyes messed up, Frary?
It's the 28.
I don't know why. I'm loving Cyberpunk. I think it loves me for these dice rolls. I never roll this good in any game.
Well, that was...
Nah. I don't even think that got through. Raises you.
Yep, so yeah, it doesn't get through my armor. Thank God. My armor is at 10 for the body. 10 SP. Oh, thank God. That could have been terrible.
Slinger, you're up.
All right.
Come on, Slinger. Take him out.
I'm gonna run up to this guy. I'm gonna Okay, I could split my attack, right? If I wanted to martial arts this dude and then take one shot with my very heavy pistol to the second guy, like that's right here, I can do that, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Actually,
Okay.
very heavy pistol is only one shot, isn't it?
No, I meant regular heavy. I got a regular heavy pistol.
Then I believe you can.
Sorry, I misspoke. All right, so I'm gonna martial arts the first guy like immediately in front of me. Where are you at? Where's fighting? There you are. Booyah. And that would be the damage if I hit him.
Ignoring half armor, right? Is that
Yep.
true? Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, now I'm gonna shoot my heavy pistol at the guy next to him.
Go for it.
Why did it do that? I'm sorry. It's just gonna be a regular shot.
Not bad.
You blast him.
And confirm.
These guys don't have any heavy armor. They just got leather, so most of the damage is getting through.
Well, I was using armor piercing rounds on the second guy, so his what little armor he had ablated by 2.
All right.
Nice.
Any additional movement? Is that it?
Yeah, basically, I'm trying to keep these guys like occupied so that Luke can get the guy out. So I'm good. Like, my turn's done.
All right, Wizard.
I move up one as I spin Large Marge, as I focus in on the guy that I got selected right now, as I take a shot. With an 18, that should
Yeah, you got him.
do it.
That was it, the one closest to Slinger, right?
Yep. For 10 damage.
He's looking bad. That kind of catches him square in the chest. He's got a major hole and bleeding.
That will be turnover for me.
This one is dazed. Gonna move there, which means he will not be able to move next turn because of the ear condition. And he's gonna, as he stumbles forward at you, Luke, from his fingertips, these large, sharp blades release, and he slashes towards you at -2.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
What the hell?
Guy is a freaking ninja. Oh my God, it's not gonna do any damage even if it freaking
Well,
does get through.
It does ignore half Half of it
yeah,
ignores armor, so you do take 2.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna roll just to see. You never know. No, I didn't. Got 11 under. Okay, so half of my body armor is 5. So I still don't think any got through.
I thought
Right?
it was half of the damage goes through before the armor.
No, it's
That
like
is a good
Hmm?
question, but I believe it's that it just ignores half. It just treats you as though you have half of the armor you do. I don't know if it's rounds up or rounds down.
it rounds up like half of your armor. It bypasses half of your armor. So like, say if you had a 12 and his damage was a 5, it wouldn't have done anything to you.
Oh, okay. Maybe I misunderstood. No problem. So you don't take any damage. This is my second game, so I still haven't worked out all the kinks on the
No,
rules.
you're fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's all
we're all
good.
still learning a little bit.
So
It was the first time I ever used a grenade, so I was like, okay.
the one next to Slinger is going to turn and slash at him the same way.
I knew it. I knew it.
Oh,
Hard. So he trips and falls, stumbling around. I had that guy go already. I had the dazed guy.
Yeah, it's the guy up in the corner there. That was supposed to go, I believe.
So I'm gonna have him go now, and then next round I'll just go in the correct order. And he's gonna shoot at Luke.
I'm gonna dodge. I called it before I saw the thing.
No
so
problem. Yeah, you did.
Wait, what is dodging? It's just an evasion roll, right?
Evasion.
Yeah.
And yeah, I have reflex 8, so that's fine. Dodge.
Dodge, yeah.
That felt cool. And is it my turn after him?
It sure is. So you kind of Matrix style, lean your shoulder back, you see it hit the wall in slow-mo, and you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot him. Yeah, I'm actually gonna take a step away from him. I go like... I just want to get one farther so my distance is better. Like, where Jose Rose is, but my character won't move there. Is it okay for me to just say...
You could drag him there.
It's just like not, for whatever reason.
Either that or you got to do both the up and over arrow as well. That way you can go, if you're using the arrow keys.
Alright. We go there.
Oh, you use the arrow keys? I didn't know that.
GM, is it cool if we just say I'm 8 meters away? Yeah, there we go, finally.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm gonna attack. Boom. Again with my assault rifle. Better. 17, I believe.
Yeah, that hits for a regular attack.
Okay, yes. Yeah, so I hit, and I'm doing damage. Regular damage. 4 twos.
He only had 2 armor, or that one actually had full armor, so he took 8. So, boosh, his leg sends him to one knee. Is assault rifle 2 rate of fire or 1?
It's just 1.
This one follows you, Luke. He won't be able to move next turn. He's gonna lunge at you to scratch again.
Evasion roll coming. Yes.
Yeah, he just, you don't even really, again, you don't even move your feet, you just move your shoulder.
Oh, by the way, guys, you can now drag things to the macro bar as well.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I just dragged evasion there.
Slinger.
Sweet. Okay. So I'm gonna attack this guy right here with my with some more of that sweet, sweet martial arts.
Yes. Cut him up. Karate chop him up. Amazing roll.
And that's my damage for my first attack.
Oh,
Ooh,
Ah,
jeez.
yeah,
Oh.
right. He's too, even dazed, he moves his head. You're shocked. He must be 1 degree higher black belt than you.
this is insane.
Well, I'm going to test that theory. And
Might as well have not even rolled a flashbang out there. Oh.
Damn it.
Theory tested. Hypothesis confirmed.
All right, so oh, damn it.
So as he dodges the second one, he says, "Your crane style is no match for my tiger style."
We shall see.
You fucking asshole.
As I'll step forward, looking down at Large Marge, say, "Yeah, well, check out my gun fu," as I'm gonna take a shot at the same guy there. 15 should hit.
It does.
Oh, for 11 damage.
Not bad.
He's like, dodge this.
So he gets in his tiger stance, and as the bullet comes, he's like, "What?" And boosh, he dies.
I imagine like that the Guardians of the Galaxy dance off thing. What are you doing? I'm distracting you, bro.
So this one here is going to look over at you, Wiz, and say, "My gun fu is much stronger."
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
I didn't give you an opportunity to say if you wanted to evade or not, so I'll let you.
I thought about it, but I'm not going to do it this round. I just wanted to see what would happen. I didn't even realize that I have a 6 in evasion until now. I will know for next time. 14. All right. Let's see that. 3. And
And he'll move back behind the wall now so that you can't shoot back at him. At least not without moving in there. This guy from the ear condition can't move this round, but he can shoot. So he will shoot at Luke.
Bring it on. Yeah, and I'm going to evade. Oh.
oh,
Well, he would have hit anyway, I think, so I didn't lose much. Alright, this definitely gets through. Ablating my armor, so I had 10, so 4 gets through. Okay.
Alright, so you take the shot. You weren't quite able to Matrix style get out of the way of that one.
No. It grazes me as I try to be cool Matrix style. Is it my turn? Yes.
It is.
So, I'm gonna give it right back to him. Oh wait. I'm gonna give it to this guy. Boom. I'm gonna fucking attack again with my assault rifle. Just single shot mode. Damn. Was that enough?
that should hit. How far are you?
The DV is 16.
Yeah, so you got it.
Okay. Rolling damage. Oh, yes. I would get a +1 anyway.
Oh yeah, from
Because
your solo power thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Solo power.
Yeah, I get +1 to my attacks basically, and I get to add +1 to the damage I deal as well. Cool. Okay, 13 damage.
That is exactly. He had 12 hit points, so that's just enough to flatline him. So as he
Damn.
shoots, Wizard runs around the corner. He doesn't even notice you as you fire. It just boom. There's brains on the wall.
Yep.
As he runs around the corner, I just go as I point over to Luke.
Yeah. Get him.
Alright, so the one in front of Luke is gonna stab.
He's gonna stab me.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I've been rolling this wrong. I think this was, he should have had 2 attacks with this.
Oh yeah, you know what? That's definitely true. 18, let's get a good evasion roll. Come on. Oh, 17. Gonna take a good swipe at me. Wait, he's also heavy pistoling me?
Oh, I rolled heavy pistol by accident. I meant to
Okay,
roll
sure. Okay, another 18. Let's see what I get on the second one. Okay, better. So he hit me on the first. Oh wait, is he at -2?
Oh, he is. No, that one is dazed. Yes, you're right. So he did
So
miss.
he missed both. Phew.
He's like, Oh, you're like, yeah, yeah.
Turns out I'm pretty solid at evading.
Alright, Slinger.
All right, I want to run up. Like how many? 1, 2. I'm gonna shoot at this guy. Do this. Yeah, I keep doing that. Sorry, guys. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right.
This is a solid amount of damage.
So that like blasts off his ear and like part of his jaw. His face is all fucked up, but he's still alive.
Just
All right.
barely.
I'm gonna attempt a roundhouse kick to knock him out.
Isn't... Oh yeah, that's a regular pistol. Go ahead.
Ooh.
All right.
I think when they're that wounded, they start taking some.
Yeah, he's seriously wounded, so he's at -4.
What? What?
I don't know what that is. That, I didn't change
Plus-
the sheet.
Plus 21.
That should be plus like 9, I believe. But he still got hit. He got hit. I will see why that happened. Something happened when I moved that in the macro bar. I don't know what. That's not what.
Weird.
So I roundhouse and kick him in the
For
head.
some
I'm like,
reason, yeah, it says he's got a 21 evasion skill.
it's like I want that evasion skill.
I changed it back to 4, which makes it a top 9 total. So that would be 17 minus 4 is a 13. So you do hit.
Nice. Take them out.
So, what's the damage on the kick?
It was 6.
All right, he falls.
I just look at the guy in front of me and say, "Do you want any more?"
He'll respond when he gets a chance. Wizard, you're up.
I'm gonna move in even more as I raise Large Marge at the booster ganger, and I didn't hear him in time, so I'm gonna take the shot. Ooh, with a 20.
That'll hit.
Oh, fuck all. 9 damage.
They only have leather, so most of that went through anyway.
Yeah, but when you see 3 1s, you just get kind of disappointed.
Oh, I know.
At least
But
the
that'll
other
be
one
turned
was a
over.
6, but still.
Yeah.
All right, Luke. You see him, he's all dazed, and after you say that, he says, I give.
Alright, so I immediately take Mr. Senior here, just start wheeling him out, not even taking off the tape or anything. I'm just wheeling him out. And I mean, I go as far as I can. So that would be
All right.
like toward to the door, back to the door
All right.
that we came in. Wait, we came in like right here, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I can actually go like 28 meters.
Yeah, you can make it in there.
Okay. Oh, god damn it. So there. And I can't bring them with me, but yeah, I would like to just like push him with me if I can. And hopefully I don't meet any resistance on the way.
I mean, Vicky's like right outside the building, right?
She's down that street a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we would have put her right outside. That's a little conspicuous.
This guy's like, starts backing off, and he's like, "Look, man, it's nothing personal." And he just starts walking the other way.
It's all right, man. It's just business. Understandable.
All right, Slinger. I mean, we're out of combat if you want to be. I mean, this guy's like, he's not. You watched all his friends get blasted apart. He's not going to continue to try to kill all four of you when he saw Luke get stabbed a bunch of times and nothing happened. So
I want to like pick up all the weapons and search each one of these guys.
I mean, between them, they probably got like $50. They got a couple of very poor, very heavy pistols.
I just wheel him out. I just keep wheeling him out towards all the ways to Vicky if I can.
Yeah,
you
you don't have to continue to move your token through the motions.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, I don't care about like searching the body. That's not my jam. I'm just I'm focused on the mission right now.
So,
How many very heavy, like poor, very heavy pistols are there?
3.
3? Gotcha. Cool.
They have Wolvers, which I mean you could try to remove, but that would require like surgery to get them out without damaging them.
Yeah.
I'm not really trying to be here for that long. I'm just trying to get the guy.
Right.
Get
Right. I was
get
just just making sure that I just wanted to let you know you can't steal their cyberware without surgerying them.
I'm gonna carry like 3 bodies out to Vicky.
I'm gonna holster Marge as I'll put my headphones on and stroll on out.
I take out like a little pocket knife and just cut his not like a stabby knife, but like a utility knife almost, and just like cut the duct tape away or the rope, whatever it is that was holding him, and I ask him if he's hurt.
He says, my head's a little sore. I'm all right though.
I'm gonna roll a first aid check if that's okay, to see if there's anything I can do to like make him feel a little better.
Okay, make a first aid check.
$13.
You look at he's got a bump on his head. It looks like he probably got hit with the butt end of a gun.
Yeah.
A Tylenol would probably help him, but not a lot you can do about it.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Well, I told him that it's alright now that we got him out, and we're gonna get him away from this place and take him back to his son.
I call Vicky and tell her like to bring the ride around, so we're not like.
All right.
Yeah, I like put him in the car. I brought him to Vicky personally.
All right. So you guys pull up front. Or you hear tires screeching. She peels out. The door swings open. She says, "Follow me if you want to leave." No,
I
just
jump into the
joking.
front
Seriously,
seat.
get in here.
I make sure to look out the back window and make sure no one's following us. I'm like very paranoidly like looking back out, out that window like every couple seconds, really.
Actually, shit. I'm gonna reload my gun while we're in the car, because I just realized I got 1 bullet left.
Same.
I'm gonna lean over to Senior and be like, "So what did Delilah want from you?"
Yeah, why were you here? Tell us, why were you here?
That bitch is working for. I forgot the name already, but I'll tell you in 1 second.
Omnicore.
She's working for Cookie. He's
Cookie?
he's the GM for the Sluggers. We've been doing contract negotiations. He's trying to lock Junior in for a shitty deal for basically nothing in lifetime. We wouldn't play ball, and I guess this was his idea of intense negotiations. He just fucked himself, though. I'm calling San Fran as soon as we get in. Where's Junior?
Like, is that like another team? Or
Yeah, like
would
the
we
San
know?
Francisco team. The Giants.
The San Francisco Sluggers? They're all called the Sluggers.
Yeah, the San Fran Giants.
Okay. The Giants were able to make it, but the Dodgers did not survive. Good to know.
Junior's fine. He's back at the club.
Well, is he now? Isn't it like 5 in the morning now?
He says, "You left Junior alone?"
No.
Big
No, I
Mars-
imagine he's with Books or somebody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Says, "Well,
I mean,
let's
I
get
don't
in.
know.
We're supposed to be in to sign this shit at 9 o'clock."
Well, I thought you were going to the Giants.
Well, maybe.
I mean, you're still gonna meet with the GM after he kidnapped you?
I mean, yeah, I could blackmail him now. Probably get him a better deal.
All
If
right.
not, I'll go to the
sneaky.
cops.
What about us?
Don't worry, I'm gonna take care of you. I take care of my people. I'm old school. I'm from Night City. I know the streets. I'll take care of you.
And what are your people now?
Well,
Is that
now
what you're
my
saying?
people are mainly higher class people, but you're still my peeps. As he like adjusts his suit.
Too bad about Valerie.
Huh?
Your security guard from last night, Valerie.
not a good time to bring that up.
He says, yeah, she was nice, but I guess she wasn't that good at her job.
If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have found you, actually. But, like, cool. Let's just go.
Well,
Let's-
he says, I'll send some roses to her funeral then. And yeah, you guys ride back. The combat taxis rolling down the highway, and it looks like you'll have plenty of time to get him cleaned up. And I'm not sure if Slinger still wants to be part of the negotiations.
I'll sit in on it. I'll help him out.
All right. So, I mean, this is kind of just a wrap up. We're not in any kind of particular order. Upon arrival back, he does give you a shard with an account number, and he says that there is roughly 10,000 eddies in there.
Okay.
10,000?
Yes.
Sweet.
Whoa. This was the right person to save from a kidnapping.
Right, I was gonna say, this is a generally higher payday than you would normally get. Like, for this mission, I know that this is over the recommended, but I was thinking, like, he's a millionaire, his son is a millionaire. Like, you saved him, he would have to at least give him $10,000 to look like a super asshole.
Yeah. He doesn't even know how much that is to us. Like, he's
Right,
like,
that's
yeah.
like what he would spend on his hotel room and room service. Like, he doesn't care about $10,000.
Yeah.
Like, if you knew how little it mattered to him, you would probably be insulted that that's all he gave. So, you get back to the apartment. Books and Junior are busy. Junior's got a coloring book. He's mostly getting everything inside the lines. Books has like a tub of Neosporin trying to take care of his birds. And after getting Junior and Senior cleaned up, you make it to the meeting there. Slinger, are Luke and Wizard, are you accompanying or are you going to stay back?
Gonna stay back and clean my guns, I think.
All right.
I mean,
Uh,
well, what do they think? Do they think it could go bad? Like it could be like dangerous? Because if it could be dangerous, I'll be there. If they think it's not gonna be dangerous, I'm gonna stay home and rest.
Senior doesn't seem too afraid. He doesn't think he was ever in that much of trouble. Like, they didn't want to kill him. They just wanted his son to sign a contract for a better price.
Right. It's just the way of Night City.
Right. Instead of, that's really what it was intense contract negotiations. Like, sign this or we kill your dad negotiations.
I don't know, Slinger. Did you want me to accompany you?
Yeah, record everything.
Oh, okay.
Do you
I'll
need
be
me?
there.
I say to Slinger, do you need me?
Yeah, since Valerie's gone, I don't know if he's got. Well, GM, does Senior have any more security coming in with him this time?
Yes. He's going to call a private company to have him send some people.
All right, Luke, you can take care of Books then.
Yeah, it's just been a
Sure.
long night, and I want to make sure he's doing all right still.
So, just to kind of speed it up, and I know it's getting time to probably wrap it up, why don't you make your hassle skill Slinger?
Gotcha.
Or haggle, not hassle.
Yeah, same thing sometimes. Oh shit.
So between Senior's clout and your sharp tongue, you meet with this cookie. His name's Cookie Rallister.
Cookie Rallister, that's a crazy name. Love
It
it.
sounded like a baseball name to me for some reason.
No, I see it for sure.
And
Here comes Cookie stepping up to the mound.
it was off a name generator, but when I saw it, I was like, Cookie? That sounds like a baseball player name.
Yeah.
And he, you managed to get him a nice deal, nice signing bonus. You do manage to get 2 free season tickets out of the deal from Senior.
Sweet.
He's too cheap to even give you 3, 1 for each person who saved him. You only get 2. Junior's happy. He does a press conference afterwards, and you get to stand in the background, so you'll probably make the news. You don't get to talk, but like you're on in the background on the camera at Junior's press conference.
I'd rather not be if I can.
Oh,
avoid
okay.
It.
If you don't want to, you don't have to be.
I like to. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm just like as an assassin. I don't want to like just put my face out there.
Oh, I didn't mean you. I meant like Slinger if he wanted to be
Oh,
in on it. Like, because I was
just
thinking as a
Slinger.
fixer, like getting an opportunity to be on TV. Yeah, I can see the assassin doesn't want to be on TV, but
Slinger, that's your call for you.
I'm fine with being in the background, like
Nice.
having some elbow in my face or something.
all right. So we're pretty much wrapped up. They're gonna go their separate ways. You didn't run back into Delilah, but you probably haven't made, especially stealing from her corporation. You've probably made a corpo enemy.
I'll just give her those 2 tickets. That should smooth things over.
She didn't seem like the type that watched baseball. So, just for this wrap up, was there anything else that like you think like we need to do or you'd like to do as part of the wrap up?
No, I don't think so. Nothing that can't be dealt with off mic or in next session.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So
are wait, should we is that money like accessible? Like can we just go
it's
ahead
like
and like
just like yeah, it's like a bank account where he gave you all the information to that bank account. You could wire it wherever you want to or
Are we
withdraw
split?
all of it.
Are we splitting it with Book? I mean, I know he didn't show up tonight, but he did get. He was there in the beginning.
Yeah,
I
he's a
mean
part of the
if
team.
yeah, if he I mean like if he ends up not showing up again, then let's just retcon it to just be us. But yeah, if he yeah, definitely let's share it with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll put his 2,500 in escrow.
Yeah.
I
I mean
say
that's
you
not
call I
bad.
say you go to Vegas, find Rufio and put it all on black.
All I gotta say is, with a nice payday, Slinger, you got to look for a night market coming up.
All right.
Definitely.
Oh, you know it.
So
That's gonna fund some sweet cyberware for
I
sure.
guess as part of this wrap up, like right now you don't have a job. I was wondering, is there any like personal things you guys like? Are you just going immediately into we want to find the next job as soon as possible, or did you guys have any like personal things like that you wanted to accomplish? Like I know at one point you guys were talking about like, oh, we have to go after the gang that's collecting money on our apartment building. There was talk of some stuff like that. I was wondering if you guys were looking to like accomplish more personal goals and if there was any or if you were looking to just like oh we'll see what the fixer comes in with next.
Um, so for my character, I kind of like owe a debt to um like it's actually like a family debt, but I'm kind of the person that they're coming after to repay it, and so therefore I've been um
So who is
like
they? Is it like a gang, the mafia, yakuza,
I think
just
it's actually
a
it's I
credit
think
card
it's actually
company? I don't
I
know.
think it's actually a corporation, yeah. So I come from like nomads, so I imagine it's like a corporation, and I could make one up, or you could tell me one that might work, but like a
Sure,
corporation that would have hired like my family to do shipments and transfer
sure.
uh uh goods, um and um yeah, so. Like I just feel like every so often they call on me to like do a serious job for them,
Sure.
and I have to just like do it because I owe them a debt.
Right, that may come up. As far as slinger, wizard, anything that you guys think, like, I mean, I'm more than fine with just saying, oh, next week Slinger gets a call from one of his fixer friends with a job, or I just wanted to make sure if you had personal goals that we like at least address them and try to take care of them. So,
Yeah,
Well,
as for personal goals, I don't have anything just yet. I have been working on something that'll come up later, but nothing this soon.
all right. So, I mean, if there is something, we'll just, I guess next week, I try to like to get a better idea of what I should prep so that I'm not just prepping everything, like so that I could make more effective use of my time by getting a better idea.
well,
Definitely, yeah.
So I guess I would kind of just probably be, uh, having Slinger get a call with maybe a job since he's the fixer.
well, in Slinger's life, basically he broke off from his nomad pack and was kind of exiled because he let someone in his past like go, and I guess he's still kind of like in trouble from them because you don't steal from the family type thing. So like she could pop in anytime and like give him trouble by like asking for help or something.
Sure. I mean, if you guys have an opportunity to put some of those down on your sheet, I'll read over it. I'll definitely, I love to try to incorporate that kind of stuff into the missions and things.
Sweet. Yeah, I was just looking it over too, and I had my second lover mysteriously vanished. So I've always wondered what happened to her. and if I could ever find a lead, I would definitely follow it. But it was, quite mysterious, and there was nothing to follow at the time. So, if that ever happened, though, I would definitely be like, "Whoa, my second lover." I
Delilah
need to
was
stop.
cloned from her. Sure.
Um,
you
That
know,
And
I
yeah, that is in our sheets. And by the way, in terms of like our lifestyle and housing expenses, because we live in an apartment, is it more per month than?
no, I had talked about that in the Discord, but it might have been before you joined because it was like one of the first questions. So basically, right now, you have the apartment building, but because of things like insurance and one of the other big expenses is paying protection money to the various gangs so that they don't constantly attack your building,
Yep.
that you basically are living for free. So it is nice. Like you don't have a rent, you don't have to come up with that 1,000 eddies or whatever it is, 1,100 eddies to keep your lifestyle going. But if you, well, you kind of do because if you don't, then the gangs will come after your building. Like if you don't pay them,
Right.
they will attack the build. It's not exactly the same. Basically, it just evens out. It's zero. Like everything you're
Okay.
making that would have went to lifestyle is actually going to gangers, but it evens out to zero. You don't have to pay a lifestyle expense.
Cool.
And also, I just figured that'd be easier for my own personal bookkeeping. Like, oh, is it rent day for these motherfuckers yet? Like, I gotta start bill collecting in game. Like, I didn't
Yeah.
really feel like doing that.
I was like, "Did you pay the gas bill?"
Well, that's a
Thought it was
pretty
you.
sweet deal.
And I'll have some NPCs and stuff for the building. I'm gonna work a little bit more on the building, and then maybe putting it in the Discord for you guys to look at. Like maybe some colorful neighbors that you guys might know as just like contacts, and maybe get a map of the building, something like that.
Oh my god, is
Sweet.
there going to be a Mr. Roper?
There might be now. I hadn't thought of that, but
And did we get IP this
oh,
time?
of course. I would say it would be another 60. I felt everybody did great. Everybody
Sweet.
participated, played the roles. I,
Sweet. I'll definitely be thinking this week about what cyberware and like shit my character would want.
no problem. So I'm gonna end the stream. I think it's just me on there anyway. So good night, me.
Good night, us.